Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we are doing my ultimate favorite reading. I do this weekly. This is what can you expect in the next 7 days and the week ahead. Things to keep in mind. We'll be going generally over life. I'll have a specific section on love, and then we'll be doing letters and charms as well to get you more information. So super fun reading. So glad you're here. Thank you for returning. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy this. So I have 3 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, we have this really fun white jade elephant with its trunk up for good luck. Pile 2, we have the brass flower. And I say the brass flower because I think it's been around the whole 4 years I've had this channel. And pile 3, we have this beautiful piece of selenite, palm stone. I love selenite. So stunning. Okay, for pile 3. So take a deep breath. If you need to, close your eyes, ask your intuition, ask your guides, what do I need to hear most? What is relevant for me? Take a deep breath, open your eyes, and go with whichever one you're drawn to the most. If you find that you're still having a hard time picking, sometimes people use pendulums, all kinds of things. Sometimes people use the numbers and the timestamps to kind of, if they need a little extra reassurance of where they're going. If you really feel drawn to more than one, you may just have a really busy week, totally fine. Or there could be, maybe your week is kind of just comprised of some of the different information in here, and there's something you needed to hear in another pile. So feel free to watch whatever you feel guided to, is my point. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I will leave these up for a moment. If you need more time, just pause the screen and then I will see you at your pile. Bye guys. Hello, my lovely friends. For pile 1, you picked this super cute little white jade elephant. And we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead in the next 7 days. I always like to start with tarot, then we'll get into oracle cards, as well as a specific section on love and letters and charms. So lots of information. So happy you're here. I hope you enjoy this, and let's see what's going on. So for your tarot, you guys had 2 major arcana cards. So this could be like a major week. This is big energy. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance card. So I don't really remember what's in here, but I want to say there's some stuff that kind of connects back as I was pulling them. I was like, okay. So there could be some big changes going on. The Wheel of Fortune is also here when like things are changing and good luck is coming your way. Again, you guys had that white elephant, so I kind of loved when I pulled that because I typically pull my card markers first. So, you know, something changing and shifting, hopefully in your favor. With Temperance being here, there could be a need to like figure out the balance of something or the blending of something. Temperance is like tempering energies together. It's also about healing. So there could be some shifts and change coming around this week that are because of some recent healing. This could be some stuff that you needed to do. Wheel of Fortune is also about our karmic lessons. You know, I think I talked about this in another reading, and I've heard people say this all the time, that, you know, karma isn't necessarily bad. Karma's balance, and the joke is karma's only a B word if you are, you know, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, sorry, little joke on that, but there could be a vibe here of like some things completing out, some lessons, some cycles, and here you are kind of like newly compromised of or composed of all the things that you've learned, and here you are kind of figuring out where you want to go forward this week, which I understand for some of you that can be a deeper, heavier energy, or it can feel that way. But with this exact Temperance card showing up as the scales, Temperance represents Sagittarius, but this does remind me of Libra energy. But with it being balanced here, it makes me feel like whatever this is, everything that you've gone through or everything you're going through, you are going to find that perfect spot, like tempering it, like you're turning lead to gold is what, you know, like it's that alchemy kind of vibe that Temperance gives off. So there could be something that comes your way this week that you just have this magical touch to make it into something great. All right, let's keep moving, but that's your overall energy. So next we have a reassess. So there may be something that you need to reassess a plan, take a step back from a situation. You know, sometimes we're dealing with things in our weeks, in our day-to-day lives that can feel overwhelming, or we don't know the answer or what we're supposed to do, but sometimes it's because we're too close to the situation. So there may be a need to step back and reassess something, reassess like, you know, what it is that you're trying to do, especially if some stuff has changed recently. It may just need to go, okay, where do I want to go with this? What am I trying to do? And asking yourself those simple questions and stepping away from the problem and looking at the end result that you would like to have, and then reassess on how to get there. It reminds me of like pivot moment where you're like, okay, I don't like where this is going. What can I do to readjust and reassess? And pivot, insert Ross, if you guys are friends, fans, insert Ross with the couch, screaming pivot. So there might be something that, yeah, needs to pivot here. I meant to pull out these first. Okay, so in your Lenormand, we have the book and the writer. So there's some sort of information, possibly some really good news coming in with the writer. We have another elephant with the trunk up. Love that. So again, that's a sign of good luck. So there could be some sort of information coming your way, something you learn around, again, something good luck, but information that makes you like have this like aha moment this week. But yeah, this is unexpected, so don't be surprised if someone shows up with like some sort of note, some sort of book. This also feels like for some of you, this may be like your guides giving you like a nugget of gold this week of some information. So pay attention to the little things this week as well. All right, next we have career. So you have your careers highlighted. For some of you, maybe there's a change there. Maybe you're finding balance. Maybe you are finding out some information that's going to kind of give you your next foot up. We do, in this picture, we do have this tree, which is about maturity and things growing and things grounding. We have a bunch of butterflies, which is transformation, but we also have this ladder. So some of you guys could be getting some sort of promotion, getting a leg up at work, maybe reassessing where you're going with work, maybe having a conversation. Maybe it's good to, if you don't like where something is and you've been sitting on wanting to speak with someone at your career about it, having the courage to do that, you know, and reassessing where you want to go in this career, and having like possibly a hard conversation. This also could be just a hard conversation with ourselves. Is this, am I doing what I really want to do? Because again, your energy, your overall energy is about change. It's about working through all the things you've learned in your life. And, you know, if you've been in a loop, you know, sometimes we have life where things keep repeating and we're like, why does this keep happening? It's because we're not learning the lesson, or we are really being pushed to make a different choice for ourselves, or really honor what we want versus what other people want. And finding that balance here, right? But career is highlighted nonetheless. We have self-reflection. So there is a need to also look at self. Maybe it's reassessing where you're trying to go. This really just feels like so much focus on you, pile one, this week. And taking a moment to just really observe versus do. Like I'm really looking, I keep going back to this temperance card, you know, and it kind of, we have like the blue and the red, like the, you know, say the polarity, our polar energies, think like feminine and masculine, and finding the balance. If you've been on one side too long of the energy, like the masculine energy, which is just the energy of doing, and then the feminine energy is the energy of reception, you know, and finding the balance in between. Like if you've been, you know, going too much, working too hard, bringing that back. If you've been a little bit too docile and not going after what you want, maybe stepping more into the doing energy, but finding the balance between the two is important. All right, next we have hedgehog love, positive and uplifting new friends. So you could be making some new friends this week. Some of you guys, they may be furry friends. Those cute little hedgehogs. Oh my goodness. Okay. We also, these, with all this green here, I think of it being the color of the heart chakra. So this new friend that's coming in could really touch your heart in such a way. Maybe it's like you actually feel seen by this person. And I feel like for some of you there, or at least there's someone out there that really needs to feel seen. And like almost a kindred spirit kind of vibe coming in. So that's really lovely. Maybe that's this new information, like you could meet somebody that thinks exactly how you do and you're like, wow, I really needed someone who just gets me. All right, next you have brown, establish boundaries. So as you're kind of reflecting, reassessing, look at where maybe there's some boundaries that need to be put back in place. If you have a tendency to people please, or again, always put others before yourself, because again, this feels very self-focused. I feel like there was another pile last week, very similar message about really, setting up a boundary and what you need and being honest about that. So then you can grow from a more solid place. So we have, we have this dirt and it looks very, very nourished here, because it's been setting its boundaries and not letting stuff deplete it. And here we have this new growth. So that's kind of again, over capping of your week of here you are, you're nourishing yourself, and now you're getting to grow from a fresh place. All right, we have listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. So listen to your heart, that more of that heart chakra kind of vibe here. Is that the... Yes, okay. Sorry, I wanted to double check. I'm like, I know that's the heart chakra. I'm used to seeing it in green, but I know that's the symbol. I just wanted to double check to make sure I was correct. But yeah, working from your heart chakra, listening to your heart, doing what you need to do for yourself. Some of you, this reassess and reflection is really looking at where you've kind of been giving everyone else this energy and finding that balance to bring it back to self. All right, then we have a change in the wind. So things are shifting, changing. This goes with this Wheel of Fortune kind of energy. You might have a whole new direction. Whatever this news that comes in may cause you to pivot. Again, there's that pivot message again. And allowing it. I feel like you shouldn't resist. Whatever change this is for you guys, it feels like it's a change that is needed, even if you can't see it. Again, you may have to reassess where you're going, but trust that the universe has your back. Trust that, it's trying to get you messages from your heart. Sit with yourself. Ask yourself what you really want. And then instead of resisting whatever this change is, try to go along with it. And go with the flow, and allow the universe to take you where it's trying to go. All right, and then we have happiness. It says combine talent with passion, live your dreams, helping others, gratitude journal, self-love. So yeah, you have this overall energy of happiness, staying in that happiness. I know this sounds like, a lot of this energy sounds pretty heavy, but this is all for your own good. This is all going to bring you happiness. This is all for putting yourself first and self-love. Some of you guys, this career could be shifting into something that maybe you're taking a personal talent and making a passionate change in career around that as well. All right, pile one. All right, let's move on to our little love section, and then we'll do letters and charms. But I feel like everything kind of just went together as one message. So a lot of just self-discovery, self-reflection, shifting. And I don't know how much I can reiterate. Do not resist that shift, because it may be better than you thought. Sometimes we get rigid on this, like where I want this exact thing. And the universe is like, I have something totally better for you if you just allow it to happen. So this might be a week where you trust that. Give it a little time. I know that's scary, but here we are. And maybe you're going to meet a new friend that helps you along the way too. All right, love. Oh my goodness. If I can't shuffle this deck very well all of a sudden. Keeping it real, guys. All right, let me try one more time, and then I'm just going to pull these cards. Can I get a shuffle? we go. Looks like I know what I'm doing now. Okay. Just kidding. I definitely know what I'm doing. All right, let's see. Pile 1, love this week. 2 of Cups, okay. The Lovers, well, all right. So you guys have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. So this is soulmate energy, Gemini energy here with this Lovers card. This also could be about choices around love and choices around your heart. And I already told you guys about the green and the heart chakra. That the heart chakra is so focused. Like it's such and growing from that. Growing from a nourished place. So it looks like, you know, this looks really good. If you're in a committed relationship already, this looks like just more bonding, more beautiful connection time. If you're not, possibly this new person, you know, meeting a new friend could be someone that really touches your heart in such a beautiful way. That's come up again. So this could be romantic for some of you coming in that way. If you have no prospects, this could be like, I mean, I know this is supposed to, you know, be 2, I think male and female seahorses, but this also feels like some of you guys, this could be like connecting with your child, with a child, or possibly some of you, maybe it's an inner child kind of vibe. We all have different journeys here, so take how it fits for you. These are general, and I do my best to cover everything, but take the situation for how it works for you. And let's pull one more card when it comes to love this week. But I mean, those are 2 really awesome cards. So let's see. Oh, and then we have self-love. So yeah, some of you, this may be, if there's no prospects in romantic love, this could be you. It says, you realize the love of self is necessary to love another. So this also could be some of you guys opening up your heart chakra. Maybe you've had a hard time letting people in, and this is the week you kind of work towards that. But loving yourself in the process. You know, you got to love yourself because you're worth it. You are. And if you're not, if that feels uncomfortable and icky to you, that might be your area where you need to work a little bit. So, okay, let's do our angel message first. So this is our angel number message for the week. I won't be surprised if it's about self-love. We have a 160. So 160, let's see. 160, what's pile 1's message? God is as loud as you're willing to listen. Do everything you can do to listen deeply. Wow, okay. You've had like messages like coming in from your heart. We have, you know, very much like the universe looking like it's whispering to you. And then your message is God is as loud as you're willing to listen. Do everything you can do to listen deeply. So pay attention to your soul this week. Pay attention to where your heart is calling you. Because, you know, it's really trying to bring you to this place of nurturing and growing. All right. Let's get some letters and charms here, pile 1. So for the letters, sometimes it spells words, people's initials, maybe your initials, locations. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have an R, a Z, a Q, an S. All right, the cats got in there. We have little yin cats that came popping in here with a little heart, so it might mean something to somebody. We have an I, we have another R, so double letters, and an O. We have Roz. I don't know, I'm the worst at seeing these when we have Sir. I don't know. If you guys will do me a favor and throw the words that you guys see when I'm in channeling mode, sometimes it's kind of like operating 2 different computer systems and I can't always access stuff properly. Anyways, but we also, again, had the yin yang cat here with the love, so opposites attracting, things blending. Again, you guys have this energy of like finding the balance this week. All right, let's get your charms. So for pile 1, what else do they need to know about their week, please? Pile 1. Oh my goodness. All right, we had a lot come out. I didn't think I had that many in my hand, but here we are. All right, we have a whole nother spread. So we have the 8 of Cups, going after your heart's desire. The Fool, taking a risk, some sort of new beginning, and the Moon. So facing your fears while doing this. That's a whole another big message. Some of you guys are reassessing and taking a whole new leap of faith, but you're going to be challenged with being seen or possibly your own fears around something, but you got to work through it. All right. So we have friend. Again, friends are highlighted. I still feel like a lot of you guys are getting some sort of new friend with this card. We have hug. So a nice hug this week coming in. We have star, Aquarius energy there. Making a wish on a star. Paying attention. If you're into astrology, paying attention to what's going on in the universe and how that's affecting you. We have a dragonfly. I feel the need to say with this, and I don't normally say this with this message, I don't know if someone has a loved one that they attach to seeing dragonflies with. Pay attention to that. I feel like someone's getting a massive nod from a loved one on the other side with this message. On the back, it says blessed. And for the rest of you guys that doesn't resonate, it feels like just know that your guides and your angels are watching over you, and they're trying to give you and trying to help you out this week. Again, big week with this major arcana. Some sort of surprise coming in. We got the spider. So what? Some kind of surprising information. Some Harry Potter fans. I was doing some Harry Potter related stuff there with the 9 3/4. The lighthouse. So this is always like a nod to my light worker friends here. This may be you're finding that light at the end of your tunnel. If you've been in a hard spot, pile one, maybe finding your beacon of hope. And then for others of you, this is about being a beacon of hope for somebody else, like a light in the dark. We have the crown, so make sure you're treating yourself this week. We have another tree, the tree of life. So things are growing and maturing this week. We have this little robot with the heart. I don't know how much more heart stuff you guys can get. Like there's a lot of heart healing that's going on, and it feels really good and beautiful. If you guys allow it, I feel the need to tell somebody, like, allow this love, allow people to love you, allow yourself to love you, allow yourself to see the beauty that you are. Go look in a mirror and tell yourself, I love you. Until it doesn't feel stupid anymore, right? If you have a hard time looking at yourself going, I love you, and I love myself, do it over and over. Make that a practice every time you're washing your hands and you look up in that mirror. You don't have to say it out loud, but look yourself in the eye and say, I love you. And it's gonna, you know, again, if that's hard, then you need to do it even more until you do. All right. We have camera, so making memories. Someone could be picking up photography this week. Someone also could be looking at your social media. Will be that way. But memories and nostalgia events are going on this week. So you may be catching your moments or catching yourself reminiscing. I was going to make an extra message about that, but I'm going to leave that alone. But yeah, okay. And then we have the heart band-aid. So more healing of the heart this week. Big heart healing week. So pile one, there are all your letters and charms. If they mean something else to you, this also might be, it's like, feels like someone who maybe has been like a robot, you know, when it comes to love for so long, learning to love again. I want to just say that message too. All right, but if any of these charms mean something else to you, please always honor that. If you see words that I missed, I know that I never see them, please drop them in the comments. I would love that. And as always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me and listening to the message and taking it with an open mind. So thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile two. You picked the lovely brass flower, and we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead in the next 7 days from the time you're finding this timeless reading. So let's start with your tarot. And this will be the overall energy of your week, and then we'll do oracle cards, special section on love, and then we will pull letters and charms. So you guys have the Sun, which is the happiest card in all of tarot. We have a scarab beetle on here, so possibly some good luck coming in. This is Leo vibes as well with the Sun card. And then we have a Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about can be about wishful thinking. It can be about options, kind of thinking through things. We do have this this giraffe here with its head literally in the clouds. So there could be just some fun, playful daydreaming going on this week if we kind of combine these. But overall, the sun should feel like it's shining on your week. Things should be growing. Things should be moving along in a good way with that sun energy, possibly to the point where you kind of get to lose yourself in thoughts. Now, I do notice that these clouds look a little gray, so be mindful of what you're giving your predominant thoughts and energy to. Is it thoughts that you want and things that you want to bring into your life, or are you thinking about things that you don't want? Manifesting works both ways. We're always manifesting. So I know sometimes people get frustrated with the length of time it takes to manifest something they really want. Be mindful if you're focused on the not having that or the having that, because that does affect it. But also think of it as, think of all the negative thoughts we think and be grateful that we don't manifest like that, because we would be bringing all kinds of craziness into our lives, right? I mean, I don't know. My mind goes to a crazy place sometimes, pile too. I'm sure everyone's does at times. So there's an extra message around this about being mindful of where your predominant thoughts sit. Are you thinking about all your problems, or are you thinking about the solutions that you want? Try to make sure you're focused on, again, especially if you're in this vibe of wanting to manifest the life that you want. Be mindful of of what you're focusing and your predominant thoughts and energy are going to, is kind of what is going on with this message. Next, you guys have, there's another message around this. I feel like re-adding that the sun is here. So like the happiness is here if you choose to take it, but there could be some interesting clouds in your week. And sometimes we don't realize how bright the sun is until it's been a little gloomy, right? So we have this snake and we have the clouds again. So this card with the Lenormand, this is kind of like being mindful of who you're hanging out with. Maybe someone's not who they seem. And the clouds, this is about confusion. So there could be someone in this week in your life that is trying to cause you confusion. Maybe this reading is here to give you a heads up. You know, if you're involved with someone who said something that has you really confused, or like has you thinking heavy thoughts, stop and check the validity of this person. Is this person do they have your best interest at heart, or is there something else going on? Because they might be more of a snake than they're appearing to be. You know, they may be trying to get you confused. There may be some sort of benefit to them. And I hate that people are like that, but we've all experienced it. So just be mindful of if someone's really confusing you, if something, I mean, it doesn't just have to be a person. A situation is really like bringing you down and causing you to be confused here. Like, you have the sun here. It wants to come in. So you might need to shine the light on this situation, take a step back and be like, whoa, what's really going on here? Am I confused because I don't know what I want? Or am I confused because someone's making it confusing? And have an objective, but also an awareness around the situation. Okay, pile two. Next you have be decisive. If you're stuck in that like overthinking, kind of wheel, there may be a need to be like, stop and ask yourself, what is it that I really want out of this situation? I know there's a lot of options. Some of those are scary, it seems, with these dark kind of cloud energy. Some of this can be your own mind. Sometimes our own mind is our own worst enemy. So that also might be a little like reminder this week that focus on what it is that you want to bring in. Focus in on the life you want to create. Focus on the outcome that you want. And then use that to go, okay, that's where I'm making this decision. That's what I want to do. And make a decision towards going where you want to be. Okay? So there is a need to be decisive this week. Next, you have friendships. So friendships are highlighted. We have this like beaming from the heart here. There was friendship in the last pile too. So maybe if you are having a hard time deciding, maybe an objective view from a good trusted friend. Again, be mindful of your trust in this week. A good friend that always ask yourself, does this person have my best intentions? You know, and reach for your friends, your confidants, the people that you trust in your life, and really call on them and connect with that. For some of you, this also may be a new friendship coming in with someone who is like-minded, who speaks your soul's language. That may be a nice little reprieve, especially if you've had to deal with some people that, you know, just weren't so kind to you. Maybe being decisive about who you allow into your friendship circle could be the message for some of you as well. All right, there goes my coffee pot in the background. Gratitude. So we do have this message around gratitude, so being grateful for things. And even like if somebody, this is very specific, so this is a one-off. If someone out there is having a hard time around aging, because we do have this young child's hand and we have an older hand that's wrinkled here, there is a message here around blessing growth and honoring that and being okay with growing and maturing and getting older, you know, and having gratitude for everything that you've done thus far in your life and having a mindset shift around that. For others of you, this may also be connecting with maybe an older loved one, really embracing them, spending some special moments and having gratitude for everything they brought you and taught you in your life. If you've recently lost someone, this could be a nod that they are sending you loving vibes here and they are supporting you and they're not as far away as you think that they are. Okay. All right, next we have, okay, wow. Interesting. Like I feel the need to remind us that the sun is here. We have this message and it says a time to say goodbye. Something's about to end for now. So there may be a need to let something go this week. There may be, it's that vibe, if you love something, set it free. And it says for now. So there may be, you know, this could be a person, this could be an idea, this could be something that you wanted. Maybe it's not the right time. So maybe it's time to let something go, again, let something in for now and grow separately from that so you can come back together when you're ready. This also, okay, that's so specific. I don't know if I want to get into that. Sorry for the pause. Okay, that's a really, do I want to discuss that right now? All right, that's a one-off. I'm not going to discuss it. I'm sorry. Okay, and my guides might not let me get past that, but I'm going to keep going. All right, next we have blue. Activate your healing power. So this is realizing that you do have a lot of control over your thoughts. You have control over how you allow things to affect you this week. You just have to realize it and activate that healing within you. Okay, a little bit, there might be a need to let go of some outdated thinking, and it's not just for now, it's something needs to end. There could be some sort of thought, perception that you've had about yourself. Again, this is for that person that you feel like your own mind is your worst enemy. You gotta let it go. Even if you found comfort in this cycle of holding on to this thought, like it's time to heal past that. It's time to shine. It's time to allow yourself to shine. And maybe it's just you that's standing in your own way, and you have to clear those clouds, be decisive, and decide that you want to be a friend to yourself. Be grateful for where you've been and let go of those old outdated beliefs that are holding you back. And it's time to heal. Okay, that came out. I thank you for listening, for whoever that was for. I don't have a choice sometimes. Okay, but the rest of you, this is a week of healing. This is a week of activating that. This is a week of owning your power. Some of you guys also could be healers. Maybe you're being asked to step into that. Maybe you're asked to step into being a friend, shining for someone who is having a hard time. Sometimes this isn't always about us. It's about the people that we're dealing with. Maybe you're going to help someone be decisive this week. Help them see where some things aren't being their friend and where they're confused, and shine the light and the beacon of hope for somebody else. You're going to be a good friend and really step into this wise role for this other person. Okay. Next we have community. So this would be that message around connecting with those around us, supporting those who need help this week. some of you, this could be very much like going out to, like, say, a soup kitchen or something like that, or doing some sort of volunteer type work. Others of you, this is like really feels like a friend in need. If it's not you, if I've been describing something, you're like, well, that's just not who I am. It's somebody else that's going to need you. It's going to need your clarity this week, and they're going to need you to help support them in some sort of way. And that could just be as simple as chatting something out with somebody, you know, helping them see past their own confusion and have some clarity. Again, shining that sunlight on somebody. Be an example, you know, that kind of vibe. But this is definitely connecting with those in our community. And then it can be as simple, we have a hotel here. Maybe someone is going to some event at a hotel locally. Not everything has to be deep, I know that. And just connecting with those around you this week. I do feel like there's some sort of rooftop party for someone at some hotel restaurant that's opening that's going to. So that's fun. All right, next we do have inner peace, clearing the past and ancient traumas, the stuff that's clouding you, letting that go. Physical, mental, and spiritual, practice and love inner child. So there's a need for finding inner peace, letting things go, letting things stop clouding your thoughts and finding that peace within. Maybe doing some sort of yoga practice or meditative practice may help with this. If you have a hard time sitting and meditating, just sitting there, sometimes it's really hard for people, and that's understandable. Maybe doing it while you're moving your body, like working out or doing, you know, some sort of yoga or Pilates, something like that, where you're kind of doing a repetitive motion. That can also be a form of meditation, but you're moving through your body, so it kind of helps you not feel so antsy and sitting there. But that's definitely needed. But that's also knowing that the inner peace is coming. So if you do have this kind of cloudy energy going on, just know that peace is coming, that sun is shining. All right, and then we have cherishing self. I accept and love myself. A similar message came out in pile 1 about self-love, around loving yourself, honoring yourself. This may be a need to treat yourself this week. Do something nice for yourself, you know, and make an event out of it. Like if you love, like maybe some of us have been on a diet in the new year, but you really love sweets, make it a special event. Go somewhere, go to a special bakery and like, okay, I'm not really eating sugar right now, but I really am craving this thing. Don't just go get a bag of cookies from the cabinet. Go make it a special event and treat yourself that way. You know, again, that could be a special drink. It could be, you know, but make it special. And for the only reason is just because you enjoy it. Okay. All right. Next, let's do love. So this is our section on love. What does pile 2 need to know about love this week? Okay, pile 2, love. The 6 of Swords. Queen of Swords. So some clarity around either forward momentum, possibly moving somewhere. Maybe some of you guys could be moving to another location that involves a romantic partner. This could be honest communication around where you want this relationship to go, or if there's something that has come up in your relationship, talking it out and gaining clarity. Others of you guys, if this person is the person maybe that you've been seeing in romantic sense, the Queen of Swords, she's about cutting things off that don't serve her. And there's an energy of moving forward here. So that might be a message for somebody that it may be time. Maybe it's this romantic partner that if they're causing you confusion and dulling your shine, and that might be what you need to say goodbye to for right now. Take that if it fits. All right. And then we have friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge a love-based connection. So there is a friend vibe also. This feels like new energy. So, you know I do a section of love and I'm meaning it to be romantic love, but sometimes it's not. So this also could be someone coming in and forging a love-based connection that starts as friendship. Okay, let's do your letters and charms. Forgot to pull zodiac dice last pile for pile 1, so I'm so sorry. All right, we're going to start with your angel number message though. So pile 2's angel number message. Let's get you a number. We have a 6, a 4, and a 3. So 643. Let's see what the book says. This is Kyle Gray's Angel Numbers. Personally, I love this book. All right, 643. You can get it for like $5, I think, if you like it. It says, what is coming from within is right and correct. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to trust in the messages that have been rising up inside you. Follow them. So your soul is calling you to do something this week, pile 2. So it's your job to listen to it. Maybe that's also where this meditative kind of vibe needs to come in. If you need help clearing past the chatter in your mind, trying to find some inner peace so those messages can come through. All right, so your zodiac dice this week, we have Cancer. So you can be dealing with someone that is a Cancer heavily. You could be a Cancer, those kind of things. Also, home is focused with Cancer. They rule the 4th house. So home, mother connections as well. But yeah, things around your house. And then we have the 5th house. So the 5th house is ruled by Leo. This is about being fun and playful and romantic and affairs and creativity. So that's all highlighted. And this is about really coming from the heart. So some of you guys may be doing some sort of creative project from the heart this week as well. All right. Love some Cancer energy. All right. Let's see. Let's get you some letters. And sometimes you spell words, sometimes they're initials. Let's see what we have. We have an L, an R, an N, a T, a P, an A, a K. Anyone who's watched me for a while, you know I never see the words. I try. Somebody could be getting a tan, going somewhere fun. Something about pans. A man could be highlighted here. Tap. Maybe someone's going to a tap house. All right. Anyways, if you guys would be so kind, I'm sure there's a lot of words that I'm not seeing. If you would love me or be so kind to me and put whatever words you see from this in the comments, I'd appreciate that. So we can move along instead of watching me stumble over those. Let's get you guys some charms. So pile 2, what else do they need to hear about their week, please? And something that scraped me. Okay. So we have the orange juice. So some sort of freshness is coming in with this a renewed sense of the sun. Vitamin C may be important for some of you as well. But this just reminds me of like enjoying something fresh and something fresh and new coming in. We have the little birdhouse. So your house is highlighted again with that Cancer energy. So some of you could be selling a house, getting a new house, finding, like rearranging or finding a new place to live. I feel the need to tell somebody, like, if you need to change the energy in your house, just rearrange some stuff, or even doing a deep cleaning of the house could be very helpful. This is also a one-off. If you're not big on like saging your house or smoke cleansing your house, you can always like clear energy with sound. I have this like little Tibetan singing bowl that I use a lot. If you're not big into that, you can clear your whole space with sound clearing as well. Okay, anyways. Elephant with the trunk up, so some sort of good luck is coming your way. I feel like that's needed to be here. And something's going to be the perfect timing. There's going to be some sort of perfect timing that goes on that it may feel like you're like, whoa, that's crazy that just happened. Like that was like perfect situation, perfect timing. I think about the avocado, like you got to catch it at the right time to get that perfect avocado. And here you guys have this little happy avocado. So there's some sort of perfect timing going on this week. And then we have wow. And every time I see this, I always hear Olin Wilson's wow. So there's some sort of exciting event. This also for somebody feels sarcastic. So there might be like, oh, wow, situation this week for you as well. So pile 2, those are your letters and charms. If they mean something else to you, please always honor that. I might not pick up on everything for everyone. So And if you care to share what a charm means to you, I'd also love to hear that as well. So thank you guys for spending time with me. I know this was a pretty heavy reading, so hopefully it did resonate for those who needed to hear it. And for the rest of you guys, just focus on that sun energy and cherishing yourself and healing right now. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile 3, you picked this beautiful selenite palm stone, and we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead in the next 7 days from the time you're finding this timeless reading. So I always like to start with tarot. We'll do oracle cards and a section on love and letters and charms. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, so you guys had Judgment and the Ace of Cups here. So really lovely energy. There's some sort of renewal going on. This is like the death and rebirth kind of cycle here, or something coming back to life. With this Ace of Cups, this is deep emotional fulfillment. So there could be like a re-energization. That's probably not a word, but we're going with it. That's what they're giving me. Like re-energizing some sort of something that you once loved. Some of you guys, that could be another person. There could be some sort of reawakening or a coming back around of a loved one. But for the way this energy feels, this feels like maybe some sort of passion project, something that maybe you had to give up at some point or you didn't have the time for. This really feels like a re-energizing of that. Like this thing that you really loved, this thing that really made you feel fulfilled, and being able to something coming back and an opportunity coming back up where you get to explore that, you get to do that. We do have an octopus hand here, so it reminds me of like the 8, or not hand, but tentacle. It reminds me of 8 tentacles. So it may be something that you have a couple things going on. You might be juggling some stuff, but here it is, this deep emotional fulfilling thing that you've wanted. Again, it's going to look a little different for everyone, but here it is. It's right in your tentacle, so to speak. And again, this may be something that once you had to give up, and here it is. You get to do it again. You get to experience it again with this Judgment card. The Judgment card, we can separate these. So this could just be, having deep emotional fulfillment. There could be someone saying, I love you to some of you, that kind of thing. And this is just kind of like a reawakening, something coming back to life after it's once been gone, or having just realizations about what it is that you want. This kind of feels like an awakening energy. It's like, for some of you, this feels like a coming back to self. Like this passion that you had for something at one time, and maybe life or responsibilities got in the way, but here it is, like it's back, and and some of you, this may be some sort of surprise. Like you're like, oh my gosh, I get to do this again. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I love this so much. Oh my gosh, this is so great. This really feels like really good energy. All right, next you had, okay. This is very specific, these combination of cards. So we have a lily and the fox. So I did go back and look this up right before your reading, because I was like, I think I know what this combination means, but let me double check. So there's a couple things. This could be about retirement. This could be about, focusing on saving towards your retirement. This is also about dealing with kind of a sly person that may be older than you. So there may be a need to just have some awareness that there could be someone that's older than you. And the way the book is, this is like maturity. This is like elderly kind of vibe. But I can take this as someone just a little bit older than you, maybe trying to pull a fast one. So just keep an eye out. Someone may be trying to be a little sly, a little sneaky. So just know that. But again, this also for others of you guys, hopefully it's not in that situation, is just about, sorry, I just realized this said burnout. About some sort of just planning for your future and retirement and focusing on that. I need my candle or my lighter. I'm not letting things burn out on you guys, pile 3. Okay, I don't know when that went out, but I have other candles, so we're okay energetically. Anyways, but just be mindful of maybe some sneaky people this week. Don't let them pull one over on you, because you got big things going on over here. Don't let this, whatever this energy is, derail you at all. All right, next we have be open to love. You know, there's some sort of, this could be a rekindling of a relationship for some of you guys. Maybe there's a guidance to be open to it. Hear the person out, hear what they have to say. Maybe this is, these don't have to be connected. So this could be some sort of new beginning in love for some of you. And there's just a reminder to be open to it. Or just being open to what you love. Again, I don't think that this is romantic for everybody. Just being very honest. This feels like something that you want at your core, and being open to it and allowing yourself to have that again. Because I feel like someone out there is almost afraid to take this because they're like, what if I lose it again, kind of thing. So being open to that, being open to the things that you love and not being afraid to lose them, actually enjoying them. Okay. We have life purpose. Wow. Okay. So yeah, some of you guys, this is like some sort of life purpose, life goal, vibe there about, you know, really growing. Oh, here's similar information with a tree, something maturing, something growing. The Lenormand, I usually put them together because that's how they're meant to be read. But side note, this is something growing and maturing. This could be something, your life purpose is really coming back around again. I feel like somebody, or some of you, I feel like more than, like actually a lot of you guys had to give up something you really wanted to do, and here are the chances back. All right, then we have growth. So there's so much thing about growth, maturing here. We have this clock and the growing around the world. So a lot of growth going on. We have the number 5, so possibly change with the growth. The time is now with this clock hanging here. Kind of feels like time is in your favor now. Maybe when you had to give this up before, it wasn't the right time before, but now it's the right time. It's like you're ready, you're at this place, you're at this maturity where you have this knowledge to actually get to do this thing that you've been wanting to do. All right, the butterfly ferrets, and it says, I am reborn. So this is just you, a lot of you guys, this is just you coming back to life. I freaking love this message, pile 3. I didn't realize how much it really went together. I just pulled the cards and go. The only thing I looked up was that. Wow, okay. This is like coming back from the ashes energy here. Like very phoenix energy, pile 3. Really pretty to see. Okay, let's see what else we got. I don't even know. Coral. So allow flow and synchronicity into your life. There is a massive message around you allowing this to happen, going with the flow, not resisting it, allowing this goodness to come, like not being afraid of going after it because for whatever reason you may have lost it in the past. Like really going after this. This is very sacral energy here, like your sacral chakra, which rules our creativity. You're bursting at the seams if you allow it. You need to be open to whatever this is, pile 3. Sometimes we're afraid to go after our dreams because we're afraid we're going to fail, because that's been our experience. But don't let old ways dictate your future. Those are the past things that happened. We know better. We're working towards a new thing and really going after this, but having the courage to go after it is part of it. And that's where your growth comes in, because you are reborn, pile 3. All right, next we have, oh gosh, igniting courage. I am strong. Why do I not know that word? Violent? Not violent. Anyways, and courageous. I'm strong and courageous. I'm going to go with that. I'm like, why is my brain not computing that word? I want to say vibrant, but I don't know. Anyways, you guys are probably like, Joy, it's this word. Anyways, but igniting courage, that's what we're looking at. So we're igniting the courage. We're going after this thing. We're going after our life purpose, pile 3. You're reborn. You're grown. You're coming from a different place. You're starting this adventure from a new, matured place. Maybe you've dealt with people that were sly and stuff in the past. Maybe you're worried about that happening again. You're coming from a higher vantage point, a growth vantage point, and you're reborn into this new thing with this new, like, reignited, courageous energy. All right, next we have gratitude. Thank you. Gratitude increases attraction and opportunities. Little things count. Be grateful for all of your life. That, I'm telling you, gratitude is the key. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational energies to stay in. If you're having a hard time being in a high vibrational energy, like if you recognize like how much that impacts what you're trying to manifest and you're having a hard time getting there, just look at the things that you're grateful for, even if it's small as like, I'm grateful for how pretty this card is, even if it means someone's sneaky, which that's honestly how I feel about this. This is why I bought this deck. I love that image. Anyways, but being grateful for the little things in your life. It can be as small as like, I'm grateful to have a moment to sit here and listen to Joy ramble on. I'm grateful to have a moment to take a deep breath and feel my lungs expand within my chest. I'm grateful that, you know, I have a purpose. I'm grateful that this purpose is finding me again. Those things, it can be anything. I'm grateful that I have a device to watch YouTube on, you know, and the moment to do it. Like there's so much that we take for granted. And this week, switch to taking everything with gratitude. It can really shift everything in your life. I promise, I promise, I promise. No cap, is that how? Okay, I should just stop. I'm not young. Then you guys have serendipity. Sorry, I covered my mouth. Serendipity. So serendipitous events, this is good luck. Like, please allow whatever this is to happen. Please don't let fear hold you back. Please don't let the past keep you from doing this. Be open to this, pile 3. This should be exciting, not scary. And I feel like this energy of at least somebody has really strong energy that I'm watching that is terrified of taking this opportunity because they're afraid to fail, and you gotta just do it. Your soul is calling you. And this is about synchronistic events, things falling into place. Everything that you need is coming together to make all this possible. But your job is to take that leap of faith, to go after it, to trust a little bit and be grateful along the way. Serendipity. All right, so let's look at love this week. Let's look at love. Pile 3's love section, and then we'll do letters and charms. As my stomach's growling. We have a Page of Wands. So a little, and the 9 of Cups. Okay, so we got a little messenger of passion here. We have a wish fulfilled. So in your loving connections, there's some sort of new passionate, for some of you guys, it's gonna be like playful sexting. But this is like a vibe of just like playful, energy and romance and stuff like that. And then the 9 of Cups is the wish fulfilled card. This is checking off all your boxes, so to speak. Pile 3. If you got that joke, we can laugh together. All right. This feels it's a really good energy. This is deep emotional fulfillment. So not only do you guys get the Ace of Cups, you have this 9 of Cups, which again is like being so fulfilled. Not quite the 10 of Cups, but it's on its way. There also could be someone younger than some of you coming into your realm of awareness this week as well. All right. Oop. Oh, you guys got 2. We're just going to take them. Okay. We have past. There's someone, could be some of you guys, this could be someone from the past. I was going to say that, but this card is making sure I say it. It says, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Again, we were talking about being open and not allowing past events to affect you this week. This also can do with love. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so others no longer define who you are. Wow, okay. So this is about you defining who you are. This is about you stepping into your power. This is about you loving you so others can love you and being grateful for it all. Awesome, awesome. I'm loving this, pile 3. All right, let's move on to our angel number message, and then we'll do letters and charms. So angel number message for pile 3. We have a 1, a 4, and a 0. So 140. Let's see. 140. Angel number message. This is Kyle Gray's angel number book. You are one with God and the angels. Stand strong. So you got the whole universe having your back right now. Pile 3. Go get it. All right. Next, I'll do a zodiac dice. So this could be your sign. This could be someone that you're dealing with this week's sign, or the energy of this sign. We got Leo, that fun, playful, vibrant energy, that creative energy. Love that. And then the 4th house. So also possibly being creative around your house, doing something within your house. Maybe some of you guys are doing creative things with houses. Some of you guys may be doing some sort of work with mothers, helping them find their vibrancy again. I know that's very specific, but that is for somebody. Maybe that's your life purpose, to help moms who have kind of been stuck, really to find themselves again. Okay. Maybe you're a mom that is finding yourself again. I'm a mom. I've been there. Know what that's like. And I guess that's any parent. The only reason I'm saying mother, just so nobody gets mad, is the 4th house is also connected to mother. So, but all parents are valid in that idea. That's all I want to say. Okay. Anyways, so some of you guys, there could just be something going on with the connection to some maternal energy in your life as well. All right. Let's see. I just realized my mom's a Leo, so maybe I should check in with my mom. All right, let's get some letters for you guys. All right, let's see. Oh, we have a tarot card that was stuck in here. So we have some responsibilities highlighted. If things have been heavy for a while, remember the 10s are the end of the minors, of the number. So then it restarts again with the Ace of Wands. So some of you guys may be still clearing out some responsibilities, but just know after, then we restart. Well, we go into the court cards, but basically it's the end of this heaviness. All right, we have an X. Those X's from the past. Okay, we have a U. We have another U. We have 2 U's. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not sure what words we're going to make out of this with these letters. We have a K and a B. So I don't know if I can. If you can, please drop whatever words you can make out of that. I don't even know. But could be someone's initials. University of Kentucky. I only say that because that's where my dad went. All right. There could be a lot of university kind of signs here. I don't know, but there are your letters. Pile 3, and let's get some charms. So what else does pile 3 need to know about their week, please? What do they need to keep in mind for their week? Okay. Ooh, there's some sort of secret. You're going to get some insight to some sort of secret. Maybe you're finding something's getting revealed this week. We have from song. Maybe there's some sort of secret from a song, because we also have this guitar. Maybe someone's getting serenaded and someone's going to say, I love you in a song. Ooh. Also oddly specific, but there we go. And just remember that you are okay. Everything's going to work out okay. Everything's going to be great. And then we have this little bee. So work is highlighted with the bee. Being busy is highlighted. Also the sweetness of life. I think about bees and the honey and how they go around, and they're pivotal for everything we have in our life, is the bees pollinating everything. So bees are so important. So this can be like something small that you do day to day actually affects everything. So even the small tasks are going to help the bigger overall project. So pay attention to the little details, I guess, is what I'm trying to say with this bee today. I feel like every time this bee comes up, I get different messages. I know someone said like the birds and the bees, and so they take it as that kind of meaning as well. So if that fits for you, there you go. And yeah, you didn't need a lot of charms, but I feel like you had a lot of messages here. So there are your letters and charms, pile 3. If something means something else to you, please always honor that. I'm not going to pick everything up. Also, I meant somebody could be doing something with live music this week as well. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor. I hope you guys have a good week. And I hope you guys come back next week to find out what's going on, or let me know how this all played out for you. I love hearing that as well. I will be doing my after reading chat for anyone who wants to hang around. I have no idea what nonsense I'll talk about, but I always come up with something. So why clean up? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, why clean up? It started on an accident, and I accidentally left my camera rolling, and I was cleaning up cards, and then I realized it, and I started talking to whoever might be sitting there. Wasn't sure if I was going to edit it out, but I left it, and some people seem to enjoy that. So now I kind of try to do that at the end of readings. So anyways, if you want to hang around and watch me clean up and talk nonsense, feel free to stick around. If not, have a lovely week. thank you guys so much for spending your time watching this reading. This is my favorite. My dream is to grow this reading as large as the love readings, because I think it's just such a beautiful, great reminder for your week. And it's such beautiful energy that comes through doing this reading, and I really would love to make it very successful. So thank you guys so much for being a part of that. So have a good one. Bye, guys. Okay, let's get cleaned up. I need to check my phone first. Hold on. Okay, I'll respond to any of that when I'm done. All right, I hope everyone's doing well. At the time I'm releasing this, I will be in Georgia. So I'm recording it before I go. So basically, I'm going out of town this weekend, guys. But what do I want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? Obviously, you guys can't do input. I always ask if anyone wants me to talk about anything specific. Like, I can go down tangents and rabbit holes during this. I have a purpose, but right now I just haven't had a purpose. So today's reading was interesting. Pile 2 was a little heavy, I'm not gonna lie. And sometimes I don't know, like I like to make this reading like vibrant and fun and the bright side of things, and that's where I liked it. That's the intention I try to set. It just doesn't always go that way, and that's okay, but I feel, now I can't remember if it was 1 or 2, and I don't really remember my readings once I'm done. So, I don't remember which one it was, but there was, I think it was 2. It was really heavy, really heavy. And I was like, oh goodness. So, but hey, sometimes that's life, right? And I'm describing life and what people need to watch out for. So sometimes that involves some heaviness. All right. So anywho, I hope you guys are well. Do I have any exciting news? No, I don't. Oh, some of you guys might like to hear this if you watch Lindsay from White Rose Guidance. Actually, she told me she watches these. So Lindsay, if you're watching, hi. Her and I had a lovely long chat on the phone yesterday because we're going to be doing a collaboration reading that's going to get released on the 21st. And so we kind of had a chit chat about that yesterday, and just to catch up because we've never really actually talked on the phone. It's so funny now I'm thinking if she's listening to this. So Lindsay, I loved it. Like, I loved chatting with you. It was so nice to catch up and just talk about life and silliness. And I probably rambled too much more than I should, but I really enjoyed the conversation with Lindsay, and I'm really excited for our upcoming collaboration that we're going to be doing. And so hopefully you guys enjoy it too. So it'll be really nice. And if you guys don't watch Lindsay's channel, Run Don't Walk, she has a vast majority of a vast variety, that's what I'm trying to say, of readings as well. We were both talking about how, like, you know, love readings versus like these types of readings, and the love readings tend to do a little bit better, but we still enjoy these kinds. So we're hoping more and more people watch these types of readings, so because we enjoy doing them. I'm not saying love is important, but it's not the only thing. And so it was just nice to catch up with her. So it was a really nice chat yesterday, and I'm super excited. I hope you guys look forward to that. Again, that's the 21st. We'll release that. It's on a Wednesday, so it'll be released in the afternoon. So super stoked for that. The wrong card in there. Oh goodness, I just hit my other desk. All right. Every time I see this deck, this is something silly. Every time I see this, it's like I always think of that song. It's the power of love. And it makes me want to watch Back to the Future. Fun fact. I haven't used this deck in a while, so I decided to pull that out today. I have a lot of decks that don't get enough love for me, so I'm trying to be better about I don't know where the bottom of this box is. Sorry, about being better about using the variety of decks I have, but I have my favorites. I'm sure you guys are like that, where I just have like, I have my favorite decks and I just want to use them repeatedly because I vibe with them. But then I have all these amazing decks that need love too, like this one. I haven't used this one in forever, and this is such a cool deck, the Secret Language of Color cards. I can't remember who sent me this. Might have been Holly from Crystal Rose Tarot. Could be wrong. Her channel is amazing too. Love Holly. Actually, I have a call with Holly next week to catch up. So I love having other tarot reader friends that are out there in YouTube land, supporting each other, because we, you know, get to chat all things that are YouTube and tarot. And it's fun. Who else have I talked to? I talked to Charlotte on a good bit from Happy Twins. I've talked to Monique over at Moon Moth Goddess. She's a super cool person. Enjoy her as well. So yeah, it's fun to have other tarot reader friends. Anyways, okay, I guess that's all the nonsense I have. I have to record another reading right after this. Actually, that will be released before this one. It's another crazy thing. That has already, by the time you guys are watching this, has already been put out, but I have to record it next. So I can go out of town this weekend. I have to shove everything in that I would normally get over a couple days in real quick, but I'm feeling good, energetic. I'm not worried about it. So I am pumped to do another reading. So anyways, sending you guys lots of love. Thanks for listening to me chat, and I hope everyone is well. Actually, wait, I've been meaning to do this and I haven't done it. Hold please. I don't even know what deck. I'm just going to pick this deck closest to me. I've been meaning to pull, and I need to put these away anyway. So I've been meaning to pull a card. I thought about this. I'm like, I should pick one deck, and for my after reading chats, pull a card for anyone who's sticking around, something they need to hear. I don't know if I'm going to pick it apart. I might just go, what are the people that are still sticking around need to hear? Pull a card. So there we go. What does my after reading chat people need to hear? What is their message? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? I want a flipper. I might not get it. I might have to pull it. Okay, this one. Hey guys, there's something that you need to be patient about. Just know that what you want is coming, but there is some impatience that is involved here. Okay? All right. So that's your extra message. All right. Thank you guys again for sticking around with me. Have a lovely one. Bye.